Hey, when do we get to the Eagle Aircraft Factory?
Oh, another 5 minutes. Don't worry, brother. You can't miss that layout. Covers more ground than Joe DiMaggio.
Thanks.
Okay.
Johnny, maybe you should have let me wear something else. This costume might startle them over there.
I wanted to startle them. I want to wake them up.
Oh, there. Ah, my sweet. Ah, my precious.
Jeep, Jeep.
Ah, my ankle.
Johnny, how can I do my number without the ivories?
Oh, I've taken care of that. Frank will meet us there with a small piano.
Anyway, a swing band breaking into an aircraft plant at this hour of the morning, why, they'll throw us right out of there.
Not when they get the spiel that goes with it. You just string with me. I know what I'm doing.
That's what Hitler told Mussolini. Or vice versa.
Okay, now let's go. And really settle this.
Just a minute. What's going on here?
Don't let us bother you, folks. Come on, boys. Set up here.
Are you sure this is all right, Johnny? I mean, this costume and everything?
That's what you always work in, isn't it? Is Mr. Hartley in?
Yes, but is he expecting you?
Well, we're expecting him. Jeep, hit it.
Oh, Mr. Hartley!
It's wonderful to know you. You're sweet, and by the way, if to know you is to love you, then may I say I'd love to know you better, much better than I do. For baby, I intend to spend the rest of my life with you.
I'd love to know your hobbies, your virtues and your faults.
Are you a dream who's on the beam, or do you prefer the waltz?
Do you treat babies gently? Take lemon with your tea.
I might ask incidentally, what does your heart think of me?
I'd love to know you better, and baby, I'm sincere.
I'd love to know you better, oh, the better to hold you near,
The better to love you, my dear.
I'd love to know your hobbies, your virtues and your faults. Are you a dream who's on the beam, or do you prefer the...
I'll call the police.
We're just what you need. The greatest little crew of entertainers this side of Broadway. Johnny Draper and the 6 Dixie Pixies. Small, but powerful.
Well, of course, we enjoyed your little concert, but what's all this got to do with us? This is an aircraft plant.
That's just it. All the rest of them are hep. They've all got one but you.
One what?
A band, a little entertainment organization. Something to give those men out there a lift when they're tired and weary and need a shot of adrenaline. Why, it's a scientific fact. What a brass band is to marching men, that's what a swing band is to tired workmen. Why, when a man is working on a drill, and he hears a beat, and it gives him a thrill.
And then he hears another, and then another. Well, pretty soon he's steaming like a demon. Brother, his hands are slow or his neck is stiff. Don't send him to a doctor, send him with a rib. Give him a reach, give him a ride, give him a fiddle a rack a second.
And he'll turn the wheels faster.
For the boys in khaki, yeah!
Yeah!
You see what I mean?
Well, there's something in what you say. In fact, it's been proven by actual production figures.
Then what about it, Mr. Hartley? Play any time you say, any place you say. Put on little shows, dances, concerts.
Just nod your head and we're away.
Well, we'd certainly like to have you.
Then you've got us. And you won't find it's too expensive either.
Well, just a second. No defense plant ever pays for this sort of thing.
Huh?
It's just a side activity. But if you care to take regular jobs here, I'm sure we can find places for all of you, even the young lady. But you're playing and all that. Well, we'd expect you to do that in your spare time.
Well, that's not exactly what we have.
Jonesy, those blanks. Now, if you're interested, just fill out these applications. We'll try to find the jobs you're best suited for. Good day, gentlemen, and thanks for the entertainment.
How do you like that? He wants us to work.
Work, 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 work. No matter how you say it, still sounds bad. Come on, let's get out of here.
Silly idea.
Hey, now, gang, just a minute. Let's face it. We're flat broke, aren't we? We don't want to go on another 3 years playing jerk joints, laying off weeks between jobs, never knowing where we go next. We can keep after the band booking agencies day and night just the same. We're bound to get a break, and when it comes, we can quit like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
That was a short job. Let's go.
This way, we can stick together and we can work.
Oh, there's that nasty word again.
But we're musicians.
Yeah, if we have to resort to labor, why couldn't we try something else first and kind of work our way up to this by slow stages?
Yes, like from never to very seldom.
Yeah, maybe Johnny's right. At first, the idea of working may not seem very inviting, but...
Yes, but after you think it over, it becomes very obnoxious.
You said it.
Come on, let's go.
Now, listen. I've never steered you wrong before, have I? Besides, there might be a lot of good publicity in it. And right now, we need something to tide us over. Look, fill these out. You too, Donna. Donna?
How do you like this? We finally got to go to work.
Well, let's find out what it's like. Who knows? It may be fun. Born? Naturally.
Oh, taxi!
Donna! Oh, where are you going?
Forgive me for easing out on you like that, but I didn't want to argue with you in front of the boys. You know, I never like to argue with you.
Well, that's fine. And how about agreeing with me now? You know, they got a lot of useful jobs for women in there, too.
Yeah, I know, Johnny, but I've got a job waiting for me. Oh, I hope you won't be angry with me, Sugar Nose, but a couple of days ago, Joe Martell was talking to me.
Oh, the Club Martell?
Yeah.
Why, that's just a dump with elegant trimmings.
It's not exactly in the groove, but we've had so darn many layoffs, and this'll keep me going anyhow.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I spoke to him about the band, but all he could use is a single. You see, he kind of likes my work.
Yeah, but that'd be breaking up the combination, and that's the one thing we've got to avoid. We've all got to stay together like we've always been so we can rehearse every minute and stay sharp for our big break. Besides, well, I miss you.
Well, I'll miss you too, Johnny. But from sharps and flats to nuts and bolts in one jump. I'm just not the type. I'll be ready whenever there's work, but in a road house, not in a road gang.
Oh, Donna, I don't know how to make you see this, but if...
Oh, now don't you worry, darling. I'll stay sharp. You just go right back in there and play with your little toy airplanes, and we'll get together very soon.
Okay, you ought to pass.
Thank you. Here's the last one.
Missed a couple on yours. Born?
Yes. 2 hours late.
What do you mean you were born 2 hours late?
Had to change stocks at Albuquerque.
1906.
Last previous occupation.
Cowpuncher. Only lasted 1 day.
Why?
Cow punched back.
Have you any idea what you might be most suitable at?
Oh, at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
No. Have you ever had any experience in airplanes?
Yes, I once kissed a red-headed stewardess 2 miles over Denver. It was
Never
hard.
mind about that. Now, in this section concerning word associations, you realize... Well, I'll try you. Now, what word does this word bring immediately to your mind? Mountain.
Girls.
Flower.
Girls.
Stone.
Girls.
You mean that every word I say makes you think of girls?
Ah, yes. Romantic little devil, ain't I?
I think I'd better give you the adaptability tests.
Don't worry about me. I'm the executive type. Step into my office. Peanuts, popcorn, chewing gum, candy, nuts, bolts, vitamin pills, rivets. Also rubber tires delivered after dark. Peanut?
Hey, Dopey.
Customer's always right.
Give me a crinkly winkly bar.
I don't call them prickly winkly bars anymore. I call them flaxy waxy. Why? I didn't look where I was sitting this morning.
There.
Thank you.
Hey, G! How you doing, Doghouse? Hey, this is all right. It's got 4 speeds. First, second, medium, and rare. What's Bush doing?
Pushing. Dix is a riveter and Frank is a sorter.
Sort of what?
Rivet sorter.
Oh, how you getting along?
Me, I'm a super salesman.
I'll bet.
I'm doing a tremendous business. Sensational volume. Terrific turnover. Better than I thought. Sold out.
Say, you know, this rat-a-tat stuff comes easy to me. I used to be a drummer.
So what? I used to be a dentist.
Hiya, Sticks. How you doing?
It's just like my old racket. I'm making more noise than ever. What they got you signed up for?
You're looking at an apprentice welder.
Yeah?
Which is just a fancy name for a welder's stooge. But if I'm a good boy, they let me try a little scorch with the torch. Hey, which way is welding booth number 4?
Number 4?
Yeah.
First turn to your left after you pass aisle 7.
Thanks.
See you at lunch.
Okay, don't forget, we're rehearsing.
Did he say welding booth number 4?
Yeah, the poor chump.
Wait a minute. What's the matter with number 4?
Mr. Davis? Lee Davis? I'm your new helper. Oh, gloves. Been asking for this, brother.
Go ahead, hit me. I dare you to.
Mother McCree. A dame. A girl.
Don't let that stop you. All you apprentices think you can come in here and get smart just because you're working for a woman. But get this through your thick skull. In this welding booth, I happen to be the boss. Your boss. And the boss of any other manpower mental midget they send in here.
Considering the getup,
Now, do I want to hear any cracks about woman drivers, bearded ladies, female shortstops of a powerful Katrinka?
Okay. Didn't I meet you stoking coal on the Santa Fe?
No! But I can make it plenty hot for you right here.
Won't you sit down?
And don't try to go Galahad on me either, because it doesn't work. As far as you're concerned, I'm Mr. Davis. All I ask is that you do your work how and when I tell you.
If Hitler knew about this, he'd give up.
Let me tell you something. Oh. All you men are alike.
Heard that before, but it wasn't in a welding booth.
It frightens you to think that a woman has something on the ball besides an out curve. Well, you better get over the notion that the hand that rocks the cradle can only knit her typewriter. Did you ever hear of Betsy Ross, Molly Pitcher, or Calamity Jane?
No. Tell me about it.
Get this straight. If you don't like my size or shape, my tone of voice, or my disposition, you can quit now. Otherwise, you male mouse, you can stay.
I ought to poke you right in the eye.
You do, and I'll weld your ears to your nose. And stand up when a lady talks to you.
Mind if I be excused?
With pleasure.
Everybody's working. Me too.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, a man. Oh, I bet you tell that to all the girls. Oh, my dear boy, I didn't know you had a sense of humor.
Oh, you didn't?
No, and I was right, too. Oh, what a lovely victory garden.
Yes, the cucumbers are coming along very nicely.
Yes, I can see that big pickle right in the middle.
Look, I am a businessman. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, let's see. You got any of those pink-covered things?
I haven't worn them for years. How about some taffy, Daffy?
No, I'm afraid it might interfere with my worky. Jerky.
Well?
Oh, don't go. How much are your chocolate bars?
10 cents.
10? Well, they used to be 5.
I was 5 once, too, but the times have changed.
Are your caramels hard?
Hard? See this tooth?
No.
Convinced?
Oh, I don't care. I'll take 3 anyway.
Bag?
I beg your pardon. Oh, bag. No, never mind. Would you mind feeding me?
Oh, sure.
Oh, you're cute, Jungle Face. What's your name?
Jeep?
Jeep? What a strange name. Where'd you get it?
When I was born, my father took one look at me and said, "Take it back. I've been Jeep."
Oh.
Madam, it breaks my heart to tear myself away, but before I do, I must inform you that you are chewing on my thumb.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's an old one. I've had it for years. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Gee, he was nice. Tender, too.
Where's Jeep?
Oh, but Johnny, we just put in 4 solid hours working our fingers to the bone.
Yeah, this is lunch hour. We're supposed to rest.
Come on. We'll rest when our names are in lights the size of this hangar. We gotta stay sharp. This is a band. Anything else is second.
Eating, too?
Then let's pick out a quiet spot to rehearse. I need some quiet with the kind of a job I've got.
What are you squawking about? You should have my job. And wait till you get a load of my boss. She's a square in every respect.
She? You mean a woman? A female woman?
Technically speaking, yes. But to me, she's Biceps Bessie. Gargantua's sister, Minnie the Muscle. 2 yards wide and built like a barbecue pit.
Well, broil my chops.
Got a disposition like an earthquake.
Yeah?
Wears a mask practically every minute, and when you get a glimpse of her, you know there's a reason. I almost punched her right in the nose.
Oh, Johnny, you wouldn't strike a woman. I know I wouldn't. Not unless she was a little woman.
It isn't that. I was just brought up not to be cruel to animals. Wait till you see this.
Poor fella, I bet his boss is a horrible monster.
I'm his boss.
You?
Yes.
Oh, but Lee.
Hey, that theme's not bad. Let's pyramid it. You take it first, Frank.
Let's go!
Timber! Now vamp and follow me.
Oh, here comes Katrinka, the powerful Katrinka, the biggest attraction of the year. Oh, here comes Katrinka, she's not much of a thinker, but brother, get that cauliflower ear. 3 chairs for Katrinka. Ask any young fellow who's followed her. There is no citizen solid her. Here comes Katrinka, no battleship could sink her. That tackle from the old assembly line. Oh, let's drink a drinker to powerful Katrinka. She's a great big weakness of a mind.
Isn't he clever?
Yeah, very clever. Just wait till he gets back. Could be the first man in history to get a hot foot from an acetylene torch.
All right, break it up.
Hey, Johnny, those lyrics were pretty hot.
Hot. She was burning from the first bar. Oh, hello, Mr. Hartley.
Well, so you decided to join us, huh?
Yes, sir.
Fine, but if you boys don't mind, I think we could use you to greater advantage on the swing shift.
Huh?
You've all heard of the swing shift.
Has it anything to do with music?
No, that's the shift that finishes at midnight, just when everybody else is going to bed and the town's folding up. Now, those people need a lift. There's where you come in. Give them swing shift dances and things like that.
Well, anything you say, Mr. Hartley.
Good, and you'll be doing us all a real service, and your jobs will be exactly the same. Report to my office, and I'll arrange for your transfers immediately.
Yes, sir.
Say, does he mean that we don't start work late in the afternoon and we're up all night?
Yeah. That's right.
What do you know? Back to decent hours.
Like old times.
That sunlight's been affecting my eyes.
Lee, can I open my eyes?
What's stopping you?
Did you do it?
Do what?
Oh, come on, you can tell me. Get it off your conscience. You sleep better. Where'd you put the body?
He didn't even come back.
Oh, honey, I know just how you feel. My men never come back either.
The coward. The low-down, measly coward. Insults me right out in public and then gets himself transferred to the swing shift. He doesn't dare come back here again.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Oh, shut up! Girl with the cauliflower ear, huh? Built like a barbecue pit, huh? But he's not gonna get away with it. Gonna get what's coming to him.
Well, where are you going?
To get myself transferred to the swing shift.
Men, the root of all evil. Bless their little hearts.
Good spirit out there, Hartley. It should help them relax so they can work all the harder. That's the whole idea.
There'll be 5 times as many for the next dance.
Gee, Donna, couldn't you get away for just an hour or two? You haven't bounced the beats around with us since...
Sure, I'm anxious to rehearse. But why should I give out for ickies without tickies? I coo for moo, remember? Look, why don't you come down and see me afterwards?
Well, all right. I'll try to get down. Oh, I'm doing the bandstand. Talk to you later. Goodbye.
He was a handsome young Irish lad, and she was a Mexican beauty. It was fiesta,
And I might add, romantically, he was on duty. A boy and a girl beneath the stars. I can tell it in 64
I'll tell it.
Professional jealousy.
His Irish heart went bingo when he saw the rose of Juarez. Who? Conchita, Marquita, Lolita, Pepita, Rosita, Juanita Lopez. Oh, you're a lovely thing, oh. For me, there's but one girl, he says. Who? Conchita, Marquita, Lolita, Pepita, Rosita, Juanita Lopez. Mandolins began to play, and her lips were there to kiss. As they danced, I heard him say, New Jersey was never like this. No! The bells began to ring, oh, and they rode away on a mule to joking. If you're in Hoboken, drop in for a minute and you'll meet Conchita, Marquita, Lolita, Pepita, Rosita, Juanita O'Toole. Mandolins began to play, and her lips were there to kiss. As they danced, I heard him say, New Jersey was never like this. The bells began to ring, oh, and they rode away on a mule. To prove I'm not joking, if you're in Hoboken, drop in for a minute and you'll meet Conchita, Marquita, Lolita, Pepita, Rosita, Juanita O'Toole.
Wonder who that little cutie is.
I don't know, but I'd love to know her better.
What do you say we go for a walk?
Oh, thank you. I'd just love to. Girdle hoarders.
May I have this dance?
Oh, I'd love to.
Let's go.
May I have
Yes!
a straw?
Oh, red cutter?
No, die caster. Department 110.
Oh, Lee! Lee! Was he surprised when he saw you?
Surprised? He didn't even recognize me.
No wonder. You look so caddish. I mean, cotish.
It's only $16.95. Just the average American working girl of today. Look magazine, page 49.
Gee, I wish I could wear dresses like that. But I always have that bag, sag, drag, and wag problem.
Bag, sag, what?
You know, a bag brought a sag, sag brought a bag, and drag brought a wag.
Gee, that Draper fellow's cute.
Cute. Yeah, in a revolting sort of way.
It's a shame they had to assign him to somebody else before you had a chance to get even with him.
Don't worry, I'll get even with him.
What are you going to do, hit him over the head with his guitar?
No, not with a guitar. There are more ways than one to skin a hip cat. Gee, if he'd only recognized me.
Why don't you remind him of the cauliflower ear in the barbecue pit?
No, you're welding with gas. Where's Bill?
Oh, there's brush mush.
Say, Johnny, get along without me for a few minutes?
Very nicely.
Then I'll be right back.
Okay, boys, number 27. Let's sell it, huh? You ready? 1, 2.
Hello.
Hello.
How did you like
I'd
it?
love to.
The poor girl's deaf. I'm sorry, we can't play any louder.
Right in the groove. Don't stand there. Get me out of it.
Oh. Where am I?
What are you, little girl? I'll get you out of this.
Boy gets girl.
Boy loses girl.
Guess it's all right as long as they're married.
Let's get engaged.
Hello there.
Nice to see you again. Meet a lot of people this way. Well, let's go. Hey, nothing to it.
You're powerful.
I don't know my own strength.
Oh, they're not so much.
Amateurs.
Now let's try that one where you swing me way up high. Oh,
Nothing to it.
Good night, Johnny. Oh, good night, boys. Nice going.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, make it early. We'll rehearse.
Hello there. Can I give you a lift?
No, thanks. No, thanks. I'm just walking down to the bus stop.
Okay, Anthony, but it's a long street.
Maybe you're right. It is a long way.
Wake up the sentry.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
It's nothing. I just like to keep the weight distributed on all four tires.
That's very interesting.
Look, you don't have to shout. I can hear you.
You can. You can. Then why did you keep pointing at your ear?
Oh, that. Shell-like, isn't it?
Do you work at Eagle Aircraft, or do you just run the taxi service from there?
Oh, I work there. What do you do?
Oh, I've got one of those jobs for a strong back and a weak mind.
Very fitting.
I'm a welder's assistant, but I'm really a professional musician. Say, how did you like it?
Oh, solid homicide.
Well, a hep character.
Right from the jive high. Say, what do you think I was, a square from Delaware?
The Dame Diggs. Greetings, kin. Give me some skin. Say, that's dainty stuff.
Oh, this grubby paw. Oh, must have hit a bump. You see?
Yeah, quite a bump.
Where do you want to go? Maybe I could take you.
Oh, way downtown Los Angeles, but I wouldn't dream of. Say, do you know the Club Martel?
No, but the older girls have told me about it.
I've got to see a friend down there. If you'll drive me down, I might buy you a bite and a beer.
Fair exchange.
Well, modern plumbing. What kind of music do you like?
Johnny Draper and his uncombined combination.
You wouldn't get a stranger, would you?
You're no stranger.
I know that punch.
Of course you do, clumsy.
The female fix-it.
Now, do you see any cauliflower?
No, pink and pretty. But can I help it if you lead a double life? Who are you now, Jekyll or Hyde?
Hyde.
I think I'd better. Or place my dough with Jockey Mo. There we are. Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, clumsy.
Okay, biceps.
Daddy, let me stay out late, for tomorrow is our wedding day. Can't the baby kind of celebrate? Kiss the boys goodbye. Daddy, let me wear the mink. What's the difference what the papers say?
That's Donna Darcy. She works in my band.
Brass section, no doubt.
While kissing them sentimentally, keep the liberal point of view, 'cause I'm breaking it to them gently, that my heart belongs to you. Daddy, please remember this, that tomorrow starts a life of bliss. Let me show them what they're gonna miss. Kiss the boys goodbye. Kiss the boys goodbye.
She's really a good singer and a great dancer. She's just getting a little rusty down here.
Rusty, with that coat of red lead she puts on. Oh.
Hello, stranger.
Honey gal, this is Miss Davis. Lee Davis, Donna Darcy.
Hello, how you do? You two want to talk, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take a look at my makeup.
Who's that?
Oh, one of the gals down at the plane plant. You know what she is? A woman welder.
Well, fix my boiler.
And she's doing all right. Say, Donna, you should have been with us on the bandstand tonight, back in your old spot.
Oh, no.
It isn't too late. Why, I could get you a job on 20 minutes' notice.
Doing what? Making big pieces out of little pieces like that character?
You will admit she looks pretty good.
Oh, look out for that type. Don't loan her your electric razor.
Say, this place isn't doing you any good. You're letting down, getting sloppy. You're not hitting those notes on the head. You got to stay in the groove like us. We're sharp and you're ragged.
Now, look, Johnny, it's like I told you. If a break comes along, you know where you can find me. In the meantime, I'd rather be ragged than rugged.
Why don't you stop that small talk?
You have a lot of nerve coming in here and telling me I'm sour. At least I'm working at my own trade. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. I didn't mean that. Well, you know what I mean.
Oh, pardon me, I'll go out and come in again.
Don't forget your torch.
I don't carry one.
Well, ta-ta. I've got to do my number.
Don't forget your fans.
Relax. Give me a chord in G. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us tonight a very unusual girl, and I feel you really ought to know her. You and Mr. Ripley. We've had many celebrities here at the Club Martel. Famous gate crashers, a parole axe murderess, wrestlers, and we are privileged again this evening. I know you'll be honored to meet this person who illustrates perfectly what can happen if you eat all your vitamins and spinach. Miss Lee Davis, the Club Martel's Freak of the Week, a genuine woman welder. She's a modern version of Tilly the Toiler or Minnie the Muscle. If she's not too stiff, let's see if we can get Miss Davis to take a little bow and clank out a few words.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here tonight in this upholstered sewer. Seriously, the girls like myself aren't really so rare that Mr. Ripley would be interested. As a matter of fact, there are quite a lot of us, and there's going to be a lot more. Anyhow, we kind of get a kick out of it. Why, over where I work, we've got a couple of girl riveters who were dancing in the chorus of the biggest nightclub in town a year ago. And funny thing, they wouldn't want to go back. You know, you'd be a little surprised at the girls working in the defense plants today. Movie extras like myself, school teachers, manicurists, writers, and some of the widows of the men who died at Pearl Harbor. We even have a few debutantes. You see, there's no place for the drawing room today. They found that out over in England. Of course, if one of my brothers wasn't in the Air Corps and the other brother in the Navy, why, they might be doing this welding job instead of me. But it's getting to be the smart thing for girls to get in there and pitch, too, whatever way they can. Or Winston Churchill's daughter mends motor cars. Yes, I know, it sounds funny. Women riveters, women welders, women metal stampers, women ambulance drivers. And believe it or not, we even have women mothers. We can do everything. Now that I've got you all solemn and quiet, I think I'll hit you over the head with a song. I've always wanted to try this.
What about the anvil chorus?
Will you play I'd Love to Know You Better?
Sure will.
Thank you. I'd love to know you better, much better than I do. For, baby, I intend to spend the rest of my life with you. I'd love to know your hobbies, your brand of cigarettes. Are you true blue or someone who kisses and then forgets? Are you a genius
the better to hold you near, the better to love you, my dear.
Lee, wait.
Hey, Glamour boy, what's your hurry? Stick around.
But I've got to go with her.
Oh, let her go. What's she to you anyhow?
My transportation.
Thanks.
Lee. Let me explain.
I see you've been spreading your little jokes around.
Oh, but you don't understand. Listen.
Oh, play that on your guitar.
I'm a Shinamagusha, Philomarusha, bald-headed.
Come on, Johnny. I wouldn't steer you wrong, would I? Mariposa got everything arranged.
Oh, but the last time I saw this Davis gal, she nearly broke my finger.
Ah, what's a little finger?
But maybe I better wait and see her at the plant. What I've got to say to her, I can say anywhere.
But, Johnny, this is better. I'll entertain Mariposa while you make your pitch.
Yeah, I'll get a piano wrapped around my neck. This dame can lift him and throw him.
Mariposa says that Lee treated you better than a lot of other guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder where she buried them.
Let's go in and find out.
Oh, here they come. Oh, dear. Must be neat, must be tidy. Put 'em away and hidey. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, retreaded girdles.
Sensitive little button, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. You say the cutest thing. She's right in there in the kitchen.
Oh, I don't like this. Maybe you better tell her I'm here.
Just go in and say, boo!
Yes, you know, surprise her.
Wait a minute. What's all this?
Oh, I'm just practicing my Red Cross lessons. I'm taking the course. You know, first aid.
Yeah, I know. Why should she be practicing first aid the night I come over here?
It's just a coincidence.
I hope so.
I come in handy at that.
Stop. Think. Listen. At any moment, a fatal accident may befall you. Make your funeral arrangements now. The Heavenly Rest Cemetery will take care of everything.
Beautiful sentiment.
Say, what's she doing in there?
Oh, nothing. Just arranging the flowers.
Oh. Look, I think I'll come back.
Go on. We're not afraid of her.
Nervous type, isn't he?
Yes, his father used to be a towel checker in a ladies' Turkish bath.
Oh, let me take your things.
La-da-dee, la-da-dum, la-da-dee, la-da-dum, la-da-dee, la-da-dum.
Oh, somebody might be hurt.
What are you doing here?
What's the idea of throwing that bowl at me?
But I didn't throw it.
I distinctly saw you. You wound up and threw it.
I didn't. You frightened me.
Johnny, you all right?
Yeah, fine. She just hit me over the head with a bowl.
What do you do with standing up?
Let's get out of here.
Disgustingly healthy.
Come on.
Wait a minute. What did you come here for?
I wish I hadn't.
Go in there and tell her. Go in with your chest high and your chin up.
But next time, use this. I can have more fun with a fractured skull or a broken leg.
But it was an accident.
Well, I know. That's what I've been hoping for. An accident.
The swing shift's putting on a show. I'm in charge. We need a singer. You're strictly home cooking, but the best there is around here. If you'd care to participate, I'm sure the others would be grateful.
Thank you very much, Mr. Drooper.
Draper. These are your songs. They'll notify you about rehearsals. Bye.
Did you hear that horrible crash?
Yes. Sounds like music to me.
He slipped.
Johnny!
Oh, boy, the jackpot. He's a total wreck.
I'll get some
watch him till the cows come home.
That's fine. Then I'll have a glass of milk and get out of here.
See, there are two types of fractures, simple and compound. Oh, there'll be nothing simple about this.
Stop it. Get him out of here and make him comfortable. Come on.
Let's go.
Well, wait a minute. Wait for me. You're supposed to keep the patient lying down. I've got to check him for bleeding.
What's going on here?
Lie still. If you're not careful, she may operate.
Huh?
Don't worry, she really isn't dangerous. She just wants to practice. Stop it, silly.
Hey, what happened?
You got a little bump on the head. Might have knocked some sense into you at that.
Say, what did you hit me with?
You slipped.
Don't tell me I slipped. I was pushed.
You slipped.
I think I better give him a little artificial respiration.
Leave him alone.
Oh, for goodness sakes. A first aider has to have some practical experience.
Ah, yes. Experience is the greatest teacher.
What good'll I be? Won't do me any good to go on practicing on an old dummy. Or will it? Jeep! Are you a patriotic citizen?
Sure.
Will you volunteer?
Yes.
You want to make your contribution to the cause, don't you?
Certainly, but what do you want me to do?
Well, can't tell you that. Has to happen unexpectedly. You know, sort of accidental-like.
Jeep,
Pardon me.
keep your eyes open. Don't take any chances.
Oh, relax. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Did you break anything?
No, I must remember to have my toenails clipped.
Oh, it was a pretty bad bump. Would you like me to put a hot cloth on it?
Why, so your girlfriend could treat me for third-degree burns?
No, it would do you good, really.
Okay, I'll take a chance.
You stay there, and I'll be right back.
Why don't you, sit down?
Never thought I'd see you again. Nice soft cushion. Well, this is even more fun than tic-tac-toe.
Oh, yes.
I think I'll sit over here.
Oh!
I'm sure this is more comfortable.
I do this often. Helps keep my weight down. Why don't you put your arm around me?
I'm afraid I may never get it back.
What do you say?
Okay. And I'll be glad to be the singer in your show, Mr. Draper.
Thanks, Miss Davis.
Even though I'm strictly home cooking.
Oh, well, I didn't mean... That is, well, you see,
You're stuck.
Lovely place you have here.
Yes, isn't it? I've always thought this room would make a wonderful surgery.
What was that?
Blackout. But don't be frightened.
Oh! Cut it out! Don't do that! What is that? Don't!
Oh, still, it looks good on you.
I know, but what is it?
It's nothing but a little chloroform.
Oh. Chloroform! Let me out of here!
Oh, Eddie, tell the boss I may be back and I may not.
Da-da-da, D sharp E G.
Da-da-dum.
Good.
Johnny,
Oh,
for the payday number, how are these costumes?
that's more like it. Now get him into work right away.
Okay.
This is for the blackout scene.
Good.
Oh, I got the engineering department to rig up the lights for us. And the superintendent's going to doll up the recreation area. You know, green it up a bit.
Nice going, Joe. See you, Johnny. Okay.
You want us to wait any longer, Johnny?
Oh, I didn't realize it was so late. No, that's all for today.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Not you, Lee. We've got a little rehearsing to
So long.
do. Keep working.
So I'm to be kept after school.
Oh, I hate to be so tough on you, Lee, but you've got to put more feeling into it. Like this.
You're in love.
You're in love
With someone else.
with someone else.
But I'm in love with you night and day. I hope and pray that he'll find someone new. then you'll burn, and then you'll learn to sing this torch song too, entitled You're in Love with Someone Else, but I'm in love with you.
Now you try it from the top.
Lately I'm singing a blues song, feeling as mean as can be. I can't help thinking that you're to blame for all of this misery in me. You're in love with someone else, but I'm in love with you night and day. I hope and pray that she'll find someone new. Then you'll burn, and then you'll learn to sing this torch song too, entitled You're in Love with Someone Else, but I'm in love with you.
There. Now that really meant something to me. Let's try it together.
You're in love with someone else, but I'm in love with you night and day. I hope and pray that you find someone new.
Then you'll burn,
And then you learn.
and how you learn to sing this torch song too,
Entitled
You're in love with someone else.
I'm in love with you.
Hey, Johnny!
Yeah?
Gotta see you right away. What for? Come on, it'll only take a minute.
Don't go, Lee. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Hello, Johnny. Meet Miss Donna Darcy, super rivet saucer. Just mention your name, pass the test, got hold of the boys, and
Oh, great gal. We thought we'd surprise you. Yeah, ain't this swell, the old combo, the solid 7. We're solid again.
Yeah, but it's kind of...
Well, Johnny, I thought you'd be glad to see me.
Well, I am, Donna.
This is all we needed with those big-time band bookers sitting out front and Donna hitting those beats again. Boy, we're 100%.
I know, but we've got somebody else doing the songs and numbers now.
Are you kidding? Sure, that gal in there is all right, but she isn't Donna. This isn't an amateur show anymore. This is the break. You yourself contacted those bookers.
Well, but that doesn't mean they'll show up.
But that doesn't mean they won't show up.
We got a lot at stake here, Johnny. All of us.
We're like the parts of a fine watch. We fit together, the 7 of us. That's the way we've trained and worked. And with Donna, we're sharp. You're the guy who's been hammering that at us for years.
Remember, Johnny?
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, there's only one thing you can tell us. Besides, what do you care?
What do I care?
You're in love with someone else, but I'm in love with you.
Look, Lee, I don't know how to tell you this. Hope you won't be too disappointed. Well, that is the unit. Well, we've always worked together and...
Hello. Hello.
Well, Donna, Miss Darcy will be taking over some of the things you've been rehearsing. You see, she's
part of the unit, I understand.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you'll be out of the show. There'll still be things for you to do.
Well, it's all right, Johnny. It doesn't matter, really. It doesn't. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Come on, Frank, what's up?
Yeah, give us the dope.
All right, who do you think's going to see the show tonight?
I'll bite.
Sam Cole of FMC.
Famous Music Corporation?
Right.
Ha ha, boy, we're in.
Hey, Stax. Who dat? Opportunity. But you not twice. Come on, Slave. We're on our way to the big time.
We better hurry or we'll be late for the overture. Well, so long, boys. Been nice working with you. See you again sometime.
Hey, where you going?
After tonight, Broadway, brother. The Great White Way.
The Bright Way.
The right way.
This way. Come on, let's go.
Oh, come on, boys.
Is it alive?
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Jeep is supposed to pick up a welding torch, you see, and light a cigarette. Then a minute later, he says to me, "Where is my nose?" And I say, you just smoked it.
Very funny.
Gee, kid, if you feel that way, maybe you shouldn't go into the show at all.
I said I'd do the finale, and I will.
But if you're going out there, the least you can do is stop hanging icicles on Johnny every time he comes near you. Jeep says Johnny's in a spot.
I don't care what Jeep says. It's very plain that she comes first. Why, he'll jump through any hoop that she holds up. All she has to do is wiggle her little finger.
Lots of luck with the show, Lee.
I'll need it.
Oh, listen, you say to me, "Where's my nose?"
Where's my nose?
You just smoked it.
By our own employees and for our own employees. You know, Hartley, money can't buy this.
Hello, Darty.
Hello, Bill. How are you, Joe?
Looks like we're going to have some fun tonight, huh?
Lots of it. And you've all earned it.
Thanks.
This is fine for morale, Hartley. Fine. Hello, Vic. How are you? Hello.
Third row, right center. Is that the band?
No, that's the local American Legion outfit filling in. Draper and his jive bombers do the specialty stuff. Wait till you see them.
Wow. E.V. Taylor, Sam Cole, and Ralph Foster, three of the biggest band bookers in the country.
Didn't I tell you?
Hey, Stax. Now, gentlemen, don't fight. We'll just take the best offer.
Hey, gang, what's cooking?
Orchestras Incorporated.
Famous music.
Oh, hello, Mr. Graham.
Well, young fella, you're doing a fine job putting on this show for us.
Well, thank you. Take a bow, boys.
Yes, but more than that, Mr. Hartley tells me you're doing a fine job down in welding booth number 8. And he figured it would put a little added spirit into your efforts tonight if you knew that he's instructed me to assign you to a welding booth of your own. Take you out of that junior rating. Well, you're a full-timer now, old-timer.
Well, I'm glad I made the grade. I'm just sorry that I won't.
Oh, now, don't be modest, Draper. We know you'll do a bang-up job for us. Good luck.
Well, local boy makes good. Well, today I am a welder.
He sounded like he thought you ought to be impressed.
Well, I got a kick out of it. Besides, you can't tell, it might come in handy someday.
Well, you're a full-timer now, old-timer. And from what I hear, you're a big-timer.
Overture. Overture. Let's go, gang.
The bit.
Say, that story in Downbeat wasn't wrong.
Oh, then you saw the story in Downbeat.
Why, of course, Johnny, I was thrilled.
Look, we've always talked the same language, haven't we?
Yes.
You didn't come back because of me, did you?
What do you think?
Level with me?
Johnny, you're a very sweet
Now,
boy.
Donna.
Oh, you know me, Johnny. I want to go places. With you if you're around, and without you if you're not. Well, I've got to go places. I've been dancing since I was this high. That's the one thing that's me. That's when I'm really happy. Oh, we've had a lot of fun, and it's been laughs, but I've just got to climb.
Places, please.
But if you ever do meet a girl who would rather go no place with you than someplace with herself, marry her, Johnny.
What do you think?
Overture.
the news.
President sets tremendous production goal. Greatest rate of plane building in history.
Donald Nelson calls for speed, speed, and more speed. Declares armies cannot win war unless workers win it first.
New designs, new types, new weapons reflect America's triumphs of engineering skill.
The whirring dynamos of industry hum from coast to coast as America's war effort slips into high gear. This is the age of machinery.
Greetings, Kate. Let's lubricate. Without the sales tax, too. Guess I'll take this out and have it filled. Think anybody believes this?
Got all mixed up.
And you're still on.
I am not. I'm glad Donna's back with us, but
That's my fault.
Oh, but that's something else. That's different.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I do.
Let me go.
Will you listen?
No.
You're unreasonable.
I am not.
I know your pride is hurt, Lee, but it shouldn't be. Donna's about to go on. Come on. Watch this number, and then I know you'll understand. Will you do that much for me?
Come on, Jeep, you're on. It's ridiculous. How can I be on when I'm standing right here? My song.
Oh, your number. Oh.
Formaldehyde.
Don't be nervous.
How do I look?
Fine. here.
Mariposa, I need your support.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
Let's go.
My mama done told me. She had to open her big mouth. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your air raid precaution program. Listen carefully.
Don't run outside. Don't use the phone. This is no time to pet your doggy, so leave him alone. Just be calm and cool and do your bit. You'd better get your ladder and emergency kit if you don't want to cross the river Jordan. Cooperate with your air raid warden. Wow, 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 wow. Turn out that light. Pull down that shade. Don't get excited, take it easy, and don't be afraid. Have you got your flashlight in your hand? You better get your shovel and a bucket of sand if you don't want to cross the river Jordan. Cooperate with your air raid warden.
There's your answer, that applause. That's why I couldn't say no when the boys... Lee!
Just remember, I gotta make a phone call. Me too. What am I waiting for? All ready, gang. Payday number on stage, everybody. Payday number. Come on, girls, hurry it up. Go.
Lee!
If you don't mind.
You're as stubborn as a mule.
Thank you.
Will you please listen?
Let go of me.
You saw for yourself why the boys want Donna, not you. Don't you understand? She's a professional. She spent years getting that know-how. She's trained and sharp. You weren't her understudy, and you never will be with me. It's just that I couldn't cross the boys because... Well, because...
Because what?
Because you hit me over the head with a bowl and made me like it. Don't you worry about Donna. She'll make a terrific bridesmaid.
But, Johnny, you haven't even...
Rush right home after the show and pack. We're leaving for New York in the morning.
What?
Well, haven't you heard the best news of all? Hey, Johnny! Here we are.
Let's see that contract again.
What contract?
This is it, my beautiful, and with Orchestras Incorporated. They were the highest bidders. We're opening at the Hotel Astor Roof Garden in New York City at $2,000 a week. Take a bow, boys. Ta-da!
You mean you're all gonna leave here?
As soon as possible.
Certainly. What's the matter?
I'm afraid I'll have to be counted out of this.
Why?
It isn't you, Johnny. It's just that... Well, it's just that I feel I'm needed right here. And I think you are, too, all of you. I'm not going to wave any flag at you. It's just the way I see it, and the way I see it right now, this is where you can do your best job.
I've worked for years. This is my big break.
I know, Johnny. Some of the time, some of the year, I'd love to go to Broadway. Or any other way with you. But when you work here, you're working for Uncle Sam. You can quit any boss but him.
There's that flag.
Well, maybe I'm a sucker that way.
That's a new kind of woman. She doesn't make sense.
Oh, yes, she does.
Huh?
I just realized who that kind of woman is.
Animal, vegetable, or mineral.
You know, about 80 years ago, that kind of woman helped her husband drive a covered wagon across the prairies. And, brother, she's still around.
He's going crazy, too.
Yeah, but it's the kind of crazy that feels good inside. You know, she's right. This is bigger than Broadway. All of this. They need us here, not there. This is what counts. Doing our part to keep them flying.
Something he ate.
For years, I've been hammering at you about teamwork and staying sharp, playing together. Well, this isn't a solid 7.
No?
No. It's a solid 130 million.
There's that flag.
Sure. And I love it. What do you say, gang?
You can count on me.
I'm in.
Okay.
Sure. What do you say, Donna? How about it?
Sure. Me too. This war can't last forever.
Places, everybody.
Lee, about this contract.
Yeah, but Johnny, it was just my point of view.
I know.
Come on, you belong upstage center.
Give my regards to Broadway.
Yeah, but we've
Johnny, you and the boys come on from over here, remember? Keep your music.
Where's your bag?
Bag?
No, not me. He means the little black one with the dollar sign on it. Here, this one.
I am the Cabbage Department, a sociological rarity. Allow me to introduce myself. Paymaster Mo O'Flaherty. Yes, I am the Cabbage Department. I hand out the weekly simoleons to the folks who are building and welding and drilling to knock off the would-be Napoleons. But I am not important anymore, though I can't say my day is done. But the fellow who really counts today, well, there's one. The man behind the gun. Hiya, son.
It's payday, payday, payday at the plant. I'm the fella who keeps them rolling. Tell the fella who says I can't that I'm glad that Sam's my uncle and Miss Liberty is my aunt. Or there never would be a payday, payday at the plant. A lot of it goes for taxes, a lot of it for a bond. A little bit goes to me and the wife of whom I'm awful fond. But as long as our kids can go to school where they don't learn Japanese,
Then I'll go right on welding those wings, riveting rivets, doing those things.
I'd go right on fighting this fight if none of it goes to me.
If none of it goes to, none of it goes to, none of it goes to me.
Payday, payday, in more ways than one. Got another big bomber flying, build another big long-range gun, and I bet my right rear tire, brother, it'll mean more than dough when we get to that great big payday over Tokyo.
Payday, payday, move there. Got another big bomber flying, build another big long-range gun. I'm glad that Sam's my uncle, and Miss Liberty is my aunt. But there will be a payday, payday at the plant.
I'm going to buy a bonnet, $1.98, a pair of new shoes and a lipstick too, and I might get a date. But if ever I hear from Uncle Sam that it's too much luxury, then I'll go right on looking like this, tough to go out with, tougher to kiss. I'll go right on fighting this fight if nobody goes for me.
If nobody goes for, nobody goes for.
Nobody goes
notice those new P40s?
Did you know they were yours and mine?
Well, be glad that Sam's your uncle.
Miss Liberty likes to find.
For those babies up there mean payday all along the line.
I'm going to see a newsreel at 25 cents a throw.
25 cents to watch all our bombs and see just where they go.
But as long as I know they're dropping down on a certain black mustache, well, I'll go right on socking that steel, building that bomb, or turning that wheel. I'll go right on fighting this fight if nobody pays me cash.
If nobody pays me, nobody pays me, nobody